Well, here we are, guys, with another review, and this one here is Smith. And yeah, I've been waiting to try this one for a long time. I first came across this one from one of Ross Raddy's videos, and I'll actually just give a bit of history on the trees that I have and how they're doing. You can see some sugar spots there. Hopefully this will be nice. But here's the tree that I picked this off. So I actually got Smith a few years ago from a grower in Florida, I think called Will C. And unfortunately the cuttings that I got that didn't make it, they died. So the following year I got some cuttings off a grower in the UK called Vinny Figs, and I grafted it here, as you can see, to this one, which is a ice crystal. I've actually let the ice crystal grow branch here. And it took off last year and did amazingly well, and this is where the graft grew. But unfortunately this year it just hasn't really grown much for me. I mean, we're talking about maybe from there, that's the amount of growth I've gotten this year, which is fairly poor. And that's one of two trees that are kind of the same. Here's the other one here. So here's the rootstock. Here was the graft. It took off last year, and then this year, I mean, you're probably looking at about that much of growth. There are some figs on it. They formed pretty late, so they're probably not going to ripen. But yeah, for some strange reason, I don't know why, it just hasn't grown for me this year. I'm hoping that the roots are basically getting their sending out their roots and getting comfortable in their new spot. So maybe next year you might expect more growth. So I've gotten one fig off this, unfortunately. Hopefully in the next few years we'll have more productivity. But I first came across this one from Ross Raddy's video, and then subsequent to that, just through watching other reviews on YouTube and Googling, I found that this is a very highly regarded fig. And one of the reasons why it's so highly regarded, apart from its superior taste and flavour and sweetness, apparently, is that it doesn't split as much as other varieties. Now, all figs do split. It's just a matter of how much rain they can tolerate before they do. And this is one that can tolerate apparently a lot of rain before it splits. So it's pretty good for our climate. Unfortunately, I think it's a mid-season, so you're looking at it ripening in September into October, which isn't ideal. But anyway, let's have a taste. That is very good. That's really, really, really good. I'll be honest, I didn't expect it to taste that good. For the main reason being that it's the first ever fig it's produced for me. The tree isn't in great shape, and it's it's not too late in the season. We're still reasonably warm. Nights are getting cold, or we're getting below 10 degrees at night time, which doesn't help. But so I wasn't expecting much from that, but that is actually very, very good, I have to say. Typical fig flavor, very sweet, really, really sweet. That's the berry flavor, but yeah, very rich taste. So there you go, that's one to watch. Hopefully next year I'll do better. I'll try and give it an earlier start so we can probably get more of a crop earlier in the season. But if you're collecting figs and you grow in a northern climate like this, maybe try and get your hands on this one, because even just for the rain resistance alone, it's probably worth having. But anyway, there you go, that's Smith fig.